Hello, my name is Laura, and I am your appointed psychologist for your personality test today. It's very good to see you again. How long has it been? 2 years. Okay. And how have things been for you? Okay. So you may remember that you took the Cube personality test. And do you remember much about that test? You do? Very good. So what will happen with this personality test today is that I will ask you a series of questions, and I would like for you to close your eyes and think of visual answers to those questions. There are, of course, no right or wrong answers to any of the questions that I ask you. All I ask you is that you think of that image with as much detail as possible, but more importantly, out of the options of images that I give you, I want you to go to the one that you instinctually feel most strongly connected to. So some benefits that people find from this personality test, as well as others, is that it allows them a little bit of insight into their personality, the way they perceive life, their strengths, their weaknesses, or how they may be feeling. It allows you to open up a conversation with yourself that you may not have had with yourself before. Okay. The only difference to the Cube personality test is that with the questions that I ask you, I will be giving you, with some of them, a series of options of things to think about. And I would like for you to draw your mind to just one of the options that I give you. So, of course, take this personality test today with a grain of salt, as it is merely one person's interpretation of your thoughts and images. Okay? Okay. Are you ready to begin? Very good. So just be sure to close your eyes as I ask you these questions. Okay. You begin at the entrance of a castle. Visualize the entrance door to it. What does the door look like? Is it simple? Is it daunting, perhaps? And feel free to really think and take your time with the image. Was the door clear to see? Or was it obscured? What is the door made of? Okay. So just take a moment to focus on that image. Okay. You open the door of the castle and realize that there is nobody else inside. What is the first thing you see from these options? A huge library, wall to wall, full of books. A huge fireplace and a hot fire burning. A large banquet hall with huge chandeliers and red carpets, or a long corridor with many closed doors? For this particular question, I want you to allow your mind to naturally guide itself to the image you feel most strongly for, to the image that resonates most closely to you. Okay. Next, you find a staircase and decide to climb it. What does the staircase look like? Is it sharp and massive, with no clear sight of an end? Or is it an impressive spiral staircase? So again, take your time with this image. Focus on what your mind is most drawn to out of these options. Okay. After you climb the stairs, you reach a small room in which there is only one window. How big is the window? What do you see when you look out of the window? Do you see large waves crashing on rocks? Or do you perhaps see a snowy forest? Or do you see a green valley? Or do you see a small, vibrant city? So take your time with this particular question. And now for your final image. You go down the stairs and you are now back in the area where you were when you first entered the castle. You proceed and find a door at the rear of the castle. You open it and go out into a yard. What does the yard look like? Is it full of plants, grass, broken wood, and fallen barbed wire? Is it impeccably maintained with countless colourful flowers? Or do you see a small jungle with the potential of being incredibly beautiful if well maintained and taken care of? Okay. So take your time on that image. Allow your mind to go to whichever choice that it prefers. Alright, so you may now feel free to open your eyes. So I will now be telling you the interpretations as according to the Castle Personality Test results that your images mean. The door that you imagined represents your attitude to new experiences. If you imagined a simple, everyday door, you are probably not afraid of any new challenge and will test your luck in new things and situations without a second thought. A hidden or obscure door means you are probably unsure of what you need to do in the future. Okay? Next, the room inside the castle. The space inside the castle is what you believe others feel because of you. A library suggests that you are the person who supports others and helps them find answers to their problems. The large fireplace suggests that you believe you cause a feeling of warmth and passion. A fancy ballroom suggests that you feel that you can dazzle people around you and that you have a lot to give. If you imagined a long corridor with closed doors, you may feel that others struggle to understand you. Next, the image of the staircase. The stairway shows the image that you may have of life. The sharp and massive staircase suggests that you may be experiencing many difficulties in your life right now. The beautiful spiral staircase, however, suggests that you are a romantic person. Next is the image of the window. The window represents how you may feel right now. A small window suggests that you feel trapped. A large window means you may feel confident and okay at this moment. Next is the view from the window. The view from the window represents your view of your life as a whole. A stormy sea shows a hectic and erratic life, while a snowy forest is associated with a person who lives isolated and perhaps detached from others. The green valley shows that your life so far has been predominantly calm and steady, with very little stress. Finally, the vibrant city suggests someone who lives a fast-paced life and someone who tends to socialize with a lot of people. And the last image was the courtyard of the castle. The courtyard represents the image that you have of your future. A neat and tidy garden suggests a secure and optimistic outlook with things already in order. The image of a promising but neglected garden shows an optimistic person who may be worried that they are not paying enough attention to their future. And the image of the grassy, damaged garden may suggest that you feel more on the pessimistic or insecure side about your future right now. So, that is all of the interpretations to the answers that you gave me. Did you find any of the interpretations to be accurate to how you are feeling right now? Okay. Well, of course, be sure to take this test today with a grain of salt, as it is more of a simplified and more of a informal way of looking at your personality. And of course, this test that was invented is merely one person's interpretation of the answers that you gave. So I hope that this test today has been helpful for you. Feel free to visit us again in the future for more personality tests if you would like them. Thank you so much for visiting us today. Take care.